The commander of the National Guard, General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, participated in the Pakistan Day celebration held at the Presidential Palace in Islamabad. The ceremony was attended by the President of Pakistan, Asif Ali Zardari, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, senior Pakistani army commanders, heads of diplomatic missions and military attachés accredited to Pakistan and officials. On the sidelines of the celebration, General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa met with the President and the Prime Minister and conveyed the greetings and congratulations of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. He also conveyed their best wishes to Pakistan and its people for continued progress, prosperity, security and stability on this national occasion. He congratulated the government, armed forces, the people of Pakistan on the occasion, wishing the country further progress and prosperity.
Royal Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa, Commander Bahrain National Guards, and His Excellency Major General Abdullah Raje Al Khatiri, Principal Staff Officer to Chief of General Staff, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yesterday held a joint meeting on the draft state budget. The Speaker of the Representatives Council, Ahmed Al-Msallam, praised the royal directives of His Majesty the King to accelerate the pace of housing projects to provide 50,000 new housing units and develop public services with a focus on developing the education and health sectors. The Chairman of the Shura Council, Ali Saleh, stressed that the joint meetings between the two authorities reflect the commitment of national responsibility and the realization of national aspirations in line with the continued development witnessed by Bahrain. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, expressed gratitude to His Majesty's directives to accelerate the pace of housing projects and provide 50,000 units. He pointed out that the government, in line with the order of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, will intensify its efforts to accelerate the implementation of housing programs and projects. He highlighted that recent meetings with the legislative authority focused on key features and objectives that align with Bahrain's vision for economic development and financial sustainability. The minister praised the cooperation between the two authorities in preparing the budget, which aims to serve the country's best interests and create new opportunities. During the meeting, the principles and basis for preparing the state's general budget were reviewed as follows: not raising the value-added rate, adding the annual increase for retirees by maintaining the increase in the living allowance and raising the amount of the living allowance, continuing to develop the quality of government services by allocating funds for projects and programs providing housing services to citizens, and reducing waiting lists as follows. The budget includes the largest volume of housing projects and services at 800 million Bahraini dinars, supporting the education sector with Bahraini competencies, continuing the implementation of infrastructure projects including the establishment of schools and the development and maintenance of roads and sewage networks, developing health services and improving their quality for citizens and residents by funding 688 million BD for the health sector, enhancing employment opportunities as the program include employing 25,000 Bahrainis annually, including the development of new programs targeting the employment of 8,000 new graduates annually. Tamkeen will also implement programs to support 50,000 Bahrainis annually with various financing and training programs. Continuing to increase the efficiency of recurring expenses in ministries and government agencies and reduce them by 5% of spending as a minimum. Supporting low-income citizens with a direct cash amount if the prices of subsidized goods are adjusted during the budget cycle. Preparing a package of laws to strengthen the financial situation through revenues on the profits of companies whose annual revenues and profits exceed a minimum threshold set by law. Enhancing the sustainability of infrastructure and the development of investment and commercial lands. The draft general budget for the fiscal years 2025-2026 will reinforce Bahrain's commitment to achieving financial sustainability, realizing the aspirations of citizens, and supporting the objectives of the comprehensive development process. The chairman of the Shura Council, Ali Saleh, chaired the weekly council meeting, where the meeting approved a draft law amending some provisions of decree law regulating fishing, exploitation, and protection of marine wealth. The council also approved a draft law amending some provisions of the child law promulgated by Law 37 of 2012. Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa met with the President of the Arab Tourism Organization, Dr. Bandar bin Fahad Al Fahid, upon his official visit to Bahrain in the presence of the Minister of Tourism, Fatma Sayrafi. The meeting focused on strengthening cooperation and advancing joint initiatives aimed at supporting sustainable tourism development across the Arab region. The discussions covered planned programs between the organization and the Ministry of Tourism, particularly in supporting tourism entrepreneurship and encouraging innovation and investment in the sector. The Deputy Prime Minister affirmed the Kingdom's commitment to positioning itself as a leading global tourism destination by investing in infrastructure, attracting international events, and promoting regional and international partnerships. He noted that these efforts align with the goals of the comprehensive development process led by His Majesty the King and followed up by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He also emphasized Bahrain's dedication to supporting joint Arab action, particularly in tourism, given its role in driving sustainable economic growth and enhancing cultural and knowledge exchange across the region. During the meeting, Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah received a copy of the organization's latest achievements report, a commemorative shield, and a sample of its newest project, the Arab Tourist Credit Card. For his part, Dr. Al Fahid praised the strong partnership between Bahrain and the organization and highlighted the Kingdom's ambitious tourism strategy and its notable achievements in promotion, product diversification, and infrastructure integration. The Minister of Interior General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa received the President of the Arab Tourism Organization, Dr. Bandar bin Fahad Al Fahid, and the accompanying delegation, in the presence of the Minister of Tourism, Fatma Sayrafi, the Deputy Minister of Interior, the Head of Public Security, and the Under Secretary of the Ministry of Interior. The Minister welcomed the President and praised the role of the organization in the development of tourism in the Arab world, stressing that Bahrain welcomes holding the next Tourism Security Forum in Bahrain. He stressed that the security which the Kingdom enjoys thanks to His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister is a key pillar for tourism and investment projects and moving forward in achieving sustainable development goals. He added that Bahrain enjoys a safe and attractive environment for tourism which contributes to the development of mechanisms supporting the national economy. The minister said that economic development projects require a stable environment, noting the ministry's keenness to identify safety measures that ensure enhancing tourist attraction and consolidating Bahrain's position as a safe tourist destination. He added that regional challenges require expanding the horizons of cooperation and coordination, intensifying efforts, and enhancing the process of joint Arab security work. The Minister of Transportation and Telecommunications, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, emphasized Bahrain's advanced meteorological system, which supports climate forecast accuracy, maritime and air navigation safety. He expressed pride in Bahrain's celebration of World Meteorological Day, coinciding with the successful launch of Al-Mundar satellite. He noted the satellite's use of artificial intelligence to analyze satellite imagery, its advanced remote sensing capabilities, and its role in supporting national forecasting systems. He highlighted Bahrain's commitment to developing early warning systems and strengthening meteorological capabilities by adopting advanced forecasting technologies. Dr. Sheikh Abdullah affirmed the ministry's efforts to enhance collaboration and data exchange with national, regional, and international centers to invest in early warning systems. He underscored that the ministry continues to strengthen the national meteorological system through skilled national cadres, modern observation and visual weather systems, and data analysis tools. The Kingdom of Bahrain is moving forward with the implementation of the plan to develop mosques across the governors of the kingdom in light with the royal patronage. The concerned authorities have been able to complete the projects according to the plan, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. Upon the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, 40 mosques belonging to the Sunni and Ja'fari Awqaf directorates were inaugurated, renovated and rehabilitated across the governorates of the kingdom. Bahrain's GDP growth will double to 2.8% in 2025, driven by a recovery in the oil sector, with the non-oil economy continuing to lead growth at 3.1%, according to a report by the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales. The report also noted positive prospects for growth in sectors such as accommodation and food, financial activities, insurance, along with an expected improvement in the labor market. At the GCC level, the report forecasts GDP growth to reach 4% in 2025. The Kingdom of Bahrain participated in the Earth Hour event by turning off lights and electrical appliances yesterday. Community members, government and private organizations, as well as landmarks in the kingdom, participated in the event as lights were turned off in several locations in support of global efforts to combat climate change. Bahrain's participation in this event comes in response to this international initiative, which aims to raise awareness of the threat of climate change. The Southern Governorate launched the Iftar Sa'im project in a number of mosques in the governorate, which with the aim of strengthening community partnership during the holy month of Ramadan. The project aims to highlight the noble values of community solidarity and giving, consolidate social concepts, and highlight the approach of communication, participation, and unity among people through the participation of all concerned authorities and civil society institutions in meaningful social initiatives.